What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Final Fantasy. Boy, oh boy, did we have quite the episode last time. Looks like we got new things on the hunt board over here with Nectar. What's going on, little dude? Show me the hunt board. We have one new one, Muddy Murder. Rumor is spreading throughout the southern reaches of Rosaria of a pool of opalescent ooze that has been sighted in the moors and meadows of the region. While it resembles naught but a puddle of strange sludge from a distance, any man or beast that draws too close is met with masses of slimy hands that drag their prey into a gaping, grinning maw. Is this what we want for our children? That is in Old Hill Rosaria, and that seems like it might be our gelatinous mass that we're after. It's also A rank, so expect that to be a hell of a fight. Now, before we head on over, talk to Otto, I do want to take a quick little sneak peek with our blacksmith. We got something new from defeating Kupka. I wonder if we can't turn that into a weapon. We've usually gotten a new sword right as we defeat a new Eikons, so
Back, are ya?
Let's take a look.
So, will it be?
We do not. Okay. You still need... Oh, we need Scarletite too, though, not just the gelatinous mass.
And?
I still gotta figure out where we're getting Scarletite from. Well, if we find ourselves in Old Hill, we'll go look for it. Who knows where we'll be heading to next. I do wanna make a quick little encounter with Vivian. She's gonna update us on the situation of the world.
My favorite pupil. How may I help you today?
Okay.
One must understand one's place in the world.
So what are we doing now? Kupka and his private guard, the men of the rock, capture Rosalith. Though Clive and his friends are able to put the down mechs to the sword, Clive is unable to deal the finishing blow to the injured dominant, thanks to the unexpected intervention of a mysterious stranger who spirits him away who knows where. Okay.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
What do you have for me? Wait, real fast. Are we looking on renown?
Come to claim your just desserts?
We're at 225 and we need 295 for our next reward.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and our other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Well, she's spirited.
You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air? Bloody tempest, more like.
Certainly seems to have more energy than everybody else here.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
Little...
Good look at that, Otto. That's all you on the tab.
Storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Where to find out. Trying to remember in my brain where Old Hill is. Old Hill is a location we can straight up go to. I know it's near... Old Hill must be near Martha's Rest, because Old Hill is the place that was put to the sword, so it's like around here, I think. Yeah, there we go, the Old Hill Dock, so it's like in this area. So I think if we travel to Martha's Rest and take the elevator down, I think that's Old Hill. So we'll go take a look at that after we talk to Mid.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
Oh, wonderful.
For me?
Who else?
Looks like your father, huh?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Got it all figured out, huh?
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be thrilled. And Blackthorn is unanimously known to be wonderfully chipper. Actually, he might be kind of enthusiastic about helping somebody out learning the craft. He might actually kind of be into that idea.
Littlands have been up to their old tricks again. Drawing them. Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
We'll start with Karen.
Was wondering where you got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you.
Oh, that was easy and painless. Yeah, I've been reflecting on what happened with Kupka last episode, and I know I said that I kind of understand his position, and I've been thinking about that a little more. I had wished that we would have told him that we're not the one that desecrated Benedicta's body, because even if that wouldn't talk him down, I mean, we still killed his boo-boo, right? But I can't help but feel like he ought to have known that we're not actually the ones who did that, and kind of point him in a different direction. I know if I was Clive right there, I'd have been like, what do you mean? desecrated her body. We didn't do that. Because we didn't. Channel Whisperers automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Interesting. Right, let's sell some stuff. What do we have? Do we have anything we're not interested in keeping? Badge of Might. I'm not really interested in the
I'll be thankful you got that
attack and
much.
defense gains. That could come in handy. Bloodhawk Jess's aerial combo. We're gonna get a +1 version of that. Use launch damage.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
And blade damage.
You got out else?
We kind of pretty much completely dropped Scarlet Cyclone, but I'll keep it. Pile Drive. We just dropped that for Judgment Bolt. Yeah, I actually respect what Kupka is trying to do there. Now, I know he killed a lot of people, but if you're in love with somebody and her body just turned up dead and decapitated, like not even enough left to bury, ask yourself what you would do in that situation. And I think him sacking the city and doing whatever it took to draw us out is pretty understandable. Again, I just hope we get to tell him, or at least have him find out the truth before I assume the next confrontation, because we didn't get to fight Titan yet, and there's no way that that's it. There's no way that's it for Kupka. He's still very powerful, even though he sucked his power. He's bashing his bloody stumps on the floor and almost brought the castle down, so he's far from done.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship?
That'd be useful.
I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done. If I ever am.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Clive. Summer storm, that one.
Rolls in when you least expect it, soaking you to your skin and leaving you wringing your breeches. Just like her old man. Keeps us on our toes, though.
I'll make Mid the stuff she needs. Just give me a bit of time to work it all out with you.
Of course. Why do you still have that icon? You have something new to forge now? You do, okay. This is Grindstone. That is quite the hefty upgrade. That's the Earth Shard, so we'll go ahead and use that.
Should last you a good while.
Get our new sword on. You can't reinforce those. Even at +2 though, the Platinum Sword wouldn't keep up.
And?
That is quite the chunky blade. Let's talk to Karen real fast, see what she knows about Mid.
Or pleasure.
Is irrepressible the word? Irrepressible? That girl doesn't let anything get her down, that's for certain.
Quite the opposite.
In fact, she's got a way of making every bugger else get up and dance to her tune.
Like daughter.
I'd say it ran in the blood, if I didn't know better. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up with next, so long as she doesn't try and rope me into building it for her.
You leave Mid's order with me. I'll send everything on to her when I've got it.
Looks like we are taking the elevator down. I love this little background song you have going on here. Very relaxing.
Do with a good oil in this. Should be enough to keep us going. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Make for Martha's Rest. Oh, perfect. So now that we're leaving here, I can actually try to find that one hunt. Foxcry Cliff. It's either going to be the Old Hill Docks, Martha's Rest, or the cliff. Let's try the cliff. See if we can't see Old Hill. Alright, where are we? So, this is Old Hill. So the home would have to be somewhere from here. Down here. Alright. Well, let's take a look. Wait. Oh shit. Okay. Let's try this parry thing, shall we? Well, I don't seem able to switch between icons currently. Oh, that's why. Okay. I see what's going on here. So I have to switch him out. Who do I want to drop for that? Okay. Let's drop Ramu. Unfortunate, but if I am going to be dropping Ramu, then I'm going to reset my ability points. So you can only have 3 equipped at once. That's good to know, I suppose. So Raging Fists. Upheaval. Wind up. Punch forward. Hold to... Okay, and what does Raging Fist do? It's like a flurry. Upheaval is the big ground slam that does AoE damage. I might drop Wind Up. Block enemy attacks. Okay, so I think I'm gonna drop Wind Up for Raging Fists. And we'll try those. Let's do this. Grid this. And we'll grid that. We got all the points in the world to spare for stuff like this, so. Right now, gear and icons. Wind Up and Upheaval. Switch that to Raging Fists. Upheaval and Titanic Block. Okay. There we go. Now I got my icons back. Yeah, I can't function without Phoenix Shift. I gotta be real. There's no way I could ever let it go. I might go back to Ramu's if Raging Fist is gonna take Garuda's spot in my breaks for stagger damage. Then maybe I could be convinced. Let's see. How does Raging Fists work? Okay, so that you just spam. And this one you hold until, I assume, red. I assume red is where the magic happens. Oh, wait. Let's practice this. Okay, yes. Absolutely. That I like. So you just press, you don't hold, and then as long as you hit the attack button, you'll be countering. Got a shiny. Can I sprint? I want the shiny. Flan Prince. Those little gooey hands it has reminds me of the toy it used to stick to walls like the aliens.
Well done.
Stop whatever you're doing, I don't like it. He's level 38, that's why this is chunky. I gotta get a little adjustment going on here. We got some learning to do with that. Got some learning to do with Titan stuff. Okay.
Nice try.
That was rough. I mean, it's a lot of levels above us, but that was poorly fought. I did definitely miss Ramuh's bolt, so I might drop Garuda. I might drop Garuda instead of dropping Ramuh. That's Agilanus Mask. Now we just need the Scarlet Eye.
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
Right, so we drop Garuda. Gouge has what? 4 magic. This has 3 and 3. Upheaval. That's just like a parry. If I drop Garuda for Ramuh, use Titan as my stagger chunk, if it even will work like that. Let's try it. Actually, let's do this. Leave Ramuh in its 3rd slot, since that's what I'm used to. Right. Get rid of the whatever points we put in Garuda's. Now for Ramuh, we had Judgment Bolt, which is 2300. And then we had a Lightning Rod. Okay. So now we have Titan, Ramuh, and Phoenix. Might be able to cut the cake with that. We'll check it. If not, I can always go back to the setup I've been using. Perhaps I'm using the wrong abilities from Titan for what I want it to do. The Fist of Fury would make sense that would be good for stagger, right? I mean, I'm literally smashing a boulder fist into it over and over and over again. You think that would do more stagger damage than some claws from Garuda? It's like a blunt object. I don't know, we'll see. I gotta play with them before I can cast too much judgment.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Looks like we have a heading. Yeah, something a little closer to Cressida. Cressida's the... I think we're already closer. We'll just run it. I'll be able to test my Titan skill tree. I run into something in the meantime. I do want it to work. Kupka is my favorite so far of all the villains. Titan is a very cool looking boss, so... I definitely can't live without Phoenix. That's staying there no matter what, so... Gotta get better at the timing on this. Don't attack me. Let me practice. Toggle has other plans. You are fit for purpose. Hit me. Okay, that was way too early. Come on, man, attack me. That looks like it does a tremendous amount of damage when you land it. I just have to get better at it. I wonder what the limitations are on that. Can I parry bosses with that?
Someone's brave.
It's insane. It's very fun to use. Alright, now we'll do a little test on this. So I definitely want to keep Ramu. It's just a matter of if I want to switch out that for Titan. Because if I can parry a boss with Titan and get that juicy counter damage on it, it's nuts. But I'd have to test it, and I already almost died testing it against the muddy murderer thing, so perhaps pick something a little less deadly to practice that on. Maybe there'll be something in this little five for us to practice it on.
Hi, if it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
Quick little clear now. Spring cleaning. I don't think we've been into this section of the map before. I'm pretty sure the bridge was out, so. What are we doing first? I vote for you. fly for me. Such a chunky ability. I love that. We'll definitely be keeping Ramu in here. It's so absurd, I love it. Do that again, let me practice my timings. I know your cringe dust thing that I can't block. Trying to see if I can combo that block because he does multi-attacks. Which is obviously no good to me if I can't. Okay, you can combo it. Beautiful. Excuse me for the learning curve here. I'm like random in the middle of the fight. I gotta remember to hit the double parry if I'm doing follow-up attacks, because you can get hit in the middle of that counter if they don't stagger. I'd have to watch myself a little when I'm using time.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
Indeed.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of me.
Speaking of being done, I am not done yet.
Back before she thinks of anything else.
I would like to investigate Cressida myself. I haven't been around here yet, so I'm gonna take a little look at it too. swing around. Not like we need the fast travel, we can just open the map and fast travel back. There might be something cool up here, so. Now, actually, my abilities. I would love for you to let me do my thing here. Right. So, Raging Fists. That's upheaval. Wind Up is the one that we took away. It has 4 damage on that. Is Wind Up the play? Not Raging Fists? Maybe upheaval is the problem. Blocking an enemy attack with the step forward increases the potency of the following punches. Okay, so he's supposed to use this as a parry, and then that rains all hell down on him. Okay. I'll have to mess with it and see what the more effective way to play is. I don't mind, it's fun experimenting, messing with builds and stuff. One of my favorite aspects in RPGs, actually. It's not necessarily the kind of RPG I'm accustomed to, but it still has builds, so there's plenty of fun to be had playing around. I have to buy some new potions when we get back to the hideaway. I burn all of them on the blob that we were fighting. We did get a gelatinous mass though, now I just need to find Scarletite. I don't know where I would even begin getting that from. I think the only place I've found to get that, this looks like a boss arena. The only place I found to get Scarletite from so far was the Griffin fight. Why do I feel like I'm coming back here for a boss fight at some point? Yeah, I think we got our first Scarletite from the Griffin. We can't go re-kill that, so I'm not sure where we're going to be getting that from. Alas. Head on back to the hideaway and check things out. I don't think we got enough renown to do anything major with this, but we'll see if she has anything for us. Or if the board did it at all. Okay, they don't have anything for us. So 10 things into mid and wrap up then. I try and figure out where I'm gonna get Scarletite from in my own time.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest? From what I heard, you earned it.
He sounds like Asterion from Baldur's Gate sometimes. It really trips me out.
Alright, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant! Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
I wonder what goodies is going to be cooked up for us in the workshop. Breath of Earth. That's for wind up. Reduces wind up cooldown by 3 seconds.
That's my good deed.
By 3 seconds, you say? Well, we can take the gouge one off. Since we have an ability for wind up. Suppose we'll give wind up a try. Raging Fist is an extra parry, so I guess we'll take off upheaval for wind up. Let's drop upheaval. We'll upgrade wind up. They're both ready to be mastered, so here in Eikons. Wind up. Wind up seems like a good punish, and then Raging Fist for the stagger, assuming I do it correctly. Right. No, that's out of the way. I am seeing 2 little side quest things that we have for next episode. And I think we also got enough renown for our little trinket. check that real quick. I think it was 280 and then we got 290. 295. Okay, we're 5 away. We know what this does anyways. It's combo damage, so.
Come again. I may have.
Alright, that is going to be a wrap for this episode, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you'd like to support the cause and help improve the channel, as always, there is a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Final Fantasy. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.